In 1930, Paul Brunton, a British philosopher, spent a night alone inside the king's chamber of the Great Pyramid of Giza. At first, he meditated in silence, feeling the cool stone walls around him. But as the hours passed, he began to feel a growing sense of oppression and fear. He described hearing strange rustling sounds in the darkness, as if invisible feet were moving across the stone floor. Then, in his own words, a phantom-like presence appeared before him. It was a tall, shadowy figure wearing ancient Egyptian ceremonial robes and a headdress. He couldn't see its face, but he felt an overwhelming aura of power and intimidation radiating from it. The figure didn't speak aloud, but Brunton felt its thoughts pressing into his mind, accusing him of trespassing where uninitiated people were forbidden. As the encounter grew more intense, his fear peaked, and he called out silently to a higher power for protection from it. At that moment, the figure dissolved into the darkness, leaving only silence, and his rapid heartbeat echoing in the chamber. Brunton later described the event as a real test of courage and spirit, not a hallucination. He believed the pyramids guard spiritual secrets, and only those with pure intentions can leave untouched by their ancient protectors. In 1798, after conquering Egypt, Napoleon Bonaparte visited the Great Pyramid of Giza. Unlike other generals, he wanted to test himself. He ordered his guards to leave him alone inside the king's chamber overnight. When dawn came, they opened the chamber doors and saw Napoleon standing in the dim light, staring blankly ahead. His face was pale, his hands trembling slightly. One of his officers asked, "Did something happen, sir?" Napoleon paused, took a deep breath, and replied, "You would never believe me if I told you." He never spoke about what he saw that night, not in his memoirs, not to his closest advisors. Some say he saw visions of his rise and eventual defeat. Others believe he saw something far more sinister lurking in the darkness, guarding secrets never meant for human eyes. Dr. Zahi Hawass, Egypt's most famous archaeologist, spent countless nights working inside the pyramids. Workers often refused to enter the Great Pyramid after sunset, saying they saw a tall, shadowy man wearing ancient linen robes, silently walking the narrow passageways. At first, Hawass dismissed these as superstitions, until one evening, while cataloging relics deep inside the pyramid, he heard footsteps behind him. Slow, deliberate, echoing off the stone walls. He turned, but no one was there. He called out, thinking a worker had entered. Silence for a few seconds before fading away. Hawass later said in an interview, "I don't believe in ghosts, but sometimes, in the pyramids, you feel a presence so strong you can't deny it."